Hi, Professor. This is my performance management methods presentation. Um, Hope that you enjoy. Beginning with this first slide here, just wanted to give a brief background to the organization that I currently have experience in. Unfortunately, right now I am laid off due to everything that's going on. However, I am familiar with the IT staffing firm, so pretty much I'm sure you're familiar with it. Matches employees to employers ordinarily in a particular industry. For instance, some agencies are known for providing production workers for manufacturing or quality bookkeeping, administrative work, healthcare. In my most previous role, I focused more so on the IT field. I was a IT recruiter. This was agency, of course, staffing agency side. I do have a little of the corporate side. However, it was clients, very clients focused. The staffing firms it do come in variety that meets different client needs. So I've worked with short-term, full-time assignments, temporary staffing, and of course you see here listed on the screen, direct and contract to hire. So moving to the next slide here, the performance management activities that were kind of involved at the organization. They focused really on, was big on development plans and pay performance measures. So pretty much they were big on helping your employees improve and succeed with development plan. The performance appraisal meeting is typically the prime time when managers and the employees discuss performance issues, identifying different training activities to address during this meeting, and documenting any performance appraisal that would help to communicate from both the manager and the organization commitment to the employee. The employee performance appraisal meeting was also a wonderful time, which something I did take advantage, was opportunity to discuss the employee's career aspirations, both short and long term, and explore different opportunities to prepare the employee for advancement within the organization. To expound more on the second bullet point here, the second activity was this pay for performance to reward good performance. So reward good performance. This practice applies to more than just the merit increases and bonuses. It was any form of employee reward or recognition was interrogated with the performance management process, and pretty much to serve to reinforce desired behavior and performance. I can say, me personally, I did take advantage of those different reward good performance, especially like competition a little bit. That's something I did enjoy, targeting and meeting different goals there. Moving to the next slide here, which is the goals. Excuse me. The goals of the activities were to pretty much motivate us, push us to strive higher, and break any barriers that were preventing success in our roles. The goal was also to provide managers with guidance on how to observe, measure, and track performance, give us feedback effectively, conduct different performance appraisal meetings, and coach to sustain performance throughout the year. It was much more than, just to add here, a process for documenting, delivering feedback, and coaching. When expanded beyond the basic, right, it became a powerful tool for helping us as employees develop further and achieve our full potential. In doing so, it increases the value to the organization to help drive organization success. So in this slide, who was involved? So the stakeholders, typically a meeting or a call conference or a conference call between the employee, the supervisor of the meeting, the line manager, and whom they reported to, and hire manager. The process, in short, a little here, review the definition of the summary of the performance section on the page of the appraisal, based on the performance results achieved. We check the definition to best describe our overall performance. We reviewed the appraisals with the supervisor, which was the line manager in this case, and the higher up manager. They met with the staff member to discuss appraisal, finalize the appraisals, making changes if needed, and to pretty much secure different signatures that were needed. In most cases, the line managers slash the supervisors own most of this process, and they typically ran the meetings, pretty much held the meetings, and upper management was more so there to kind of oversee. Next slide here. So in this slide, we touch on more so the organization approach. I will call the organization approach to the performance management as an excellent model approach, where they focused on leadership, people, and strategy. There were also levels and categories of organizational excellence that I think were included were partnerships and resources, processes and services, people, results, customer, and society. Um, Organizational excellence, as one of my old employers or management would call it, is incremental, meaning different tiers of maturity levels were identified as interim targets for each of the organizational excellence characteristics. I appreciated this approach from the organization. I think the pursuit of achieving organizational excellence can strengthen the overall prestige of an organization, both internally and externally. And here are my references, and thank you. I hope you enjoy.